Hello, everyone. My name is Daniela Cantera, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you would like to read any more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can click the link to our website in the description below. U.S. real estate is a buyer's market with more sellers than buyers. And with 30-year average mortgage rates hovering near 6.8%, it continues to be a great time for lenders. Even when interest rates, which impact mortgage rates, do start to come down, it is expected to be slow and measured. While most people don't like higher interest rates, they are good for business that loan out money. In particular, mortgage real estate trusts, or mREITs for short, like Orchid Island Capital Inc., traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol ORC. On top of that, with the current federal funds rate in the range of 4.25% to 4.5%, mREITs are able to borrow capital at far lower rates than what the mortgage are actually paying. John?
Yeah, thanks, Daniela. Orchid Island Capital is as you mentioned, mREIT that invests in residential mortgage-backed securities, or MBSs, on a leveraged basis. Income it generates for distribution to its shareholders comes from the difference between the yield on its mortgage assets and the cost of borrowing. Now, the company's portfolio is made up entirely of highly liquid agency fixed rate pass-through securities, interest-only securities, and principal-only securities.
Management said it generated attractive first quarter returns.
Yeah, for the first quarter ended March 31st, 2025, Orchid Island reported net income of $17.1 million, or 18 cents per share. Net interest income increased to $19.7 million, or 21 cents per share. The yield on the company's agency RMBS increased from 5.38% in the fourth quarter of 2024 to 5.41% in the first quarter of 2025. Now, at the same time, its borrowing costs decreased from 4.98% in the fourth quarter of 2024 to 4.29% in the first quarter of 2025. Now, during the quarter, Orchid received $133 million in scheduled and unscheduled principal repayments and prepayments. Now, the company didn't provide any guidance, but Wall Street expects Orchid's earnings to improve significantly over the next 2 years, from a loss of 71 cents per share in 2024 to earnings of 53 cents per share in 2025 and 69 cents per share in 2026. Though there are high earnings estimates of 63 cents per share for 2025 and 88 cents per share for 2026.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you can also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can also find the link to our website in the description below. And now back to the video. It maintained its monthly dividend of 0.12 cents per share.
Yeah, now as a mREIT, Orchid Island Capital has to legally distribute at least 90% of its taxable income to shareholders in the form of a dividend. First quarter paid a dividend of 36 cents per share, or 12 cents per share on a monthly basis because it pays a monthly dividend. This works out to an annual distribution of $1.44 per share for a current whopping forward dividend yield of 20.43%.
Thanks, John, for your insights. Orchid Island Capital is a mortgage REIT with a growing portfolio of RMBSs. In the first quarter, the company increased its agency RMBS portfolio to $5.9 billion, with interest income climbing more than $9 billion. While there are concerns about the Fed's current interest rate path and whether it will get cut as quickly as President Trump would like, Orchid Island's agency securities are generally fixed rate 30-year and 15-year securities. Its hedges, meanwhile, have a longer duration bias, which protects the portfolio against an unanticipated rise in longer-term rates. On the plus side, lower interest rates are still good for Orchid Island because it can borrow money at much better terms, all of which is good news for Orchid Island and its monthly dividend. It's also good news for the 188 institutions that hold 31.04% stake in outstanding shares. 3 of the biggest holders include BlackRock, Vanguard Group, and Invesco Limited. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com to get our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks Owned Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. Or you can find the link to our website in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.